I'm going to be talking to you about the Soothing MSN Cream from Moogoo. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Moogoo the company, then I'm going to talk about the product itself. I'm going to highlight some of the ingredients and then give you my opinion of it. My name is Sharon, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. Moogoo is a family-owned and operated business based out of Australia. They do have a stockist in different parts of the world, such as the UK and the US. I found out about them through a curly hair group, and I took a look at their website and I decided I just wasn't going to purchase from them due to the price. So they were more expensive than what I was used to spending. With that being said, their prices are not exorbitant. They are pretty affordable. Then they had a 15% off sale, so I took advantage of that and I purchased a few products. I have a $10 off coupon for you guys, and it's off your first order of $40 or more, and you can check that out below if you're interested. Moogoo doesn't tend to have a lot of sales. If they're discontinuing an item or if they're changing the packaging, sometimes they will offer a sale. And also their sets are definitely worth purchasing. If you like all the products in them, you can save money that way. Now, Moogoo is also concerned about the environment. They have a machine that actually transforms or shreds old cardboard and boxes into packing material, so I think that's pretty cool. They also have in Australia some of their warehouses and their offices are solar powered, primarily solar powered. So again, that's a pretty cool thing that they do. Moogoo also does not test on animals. They say that they test on themselves. And when I hear that, I'm kind of iffy about that because I am concerned about preservatives. Preservatives are pretty amazing. What they do is they make sure that your natural product is not getting more natural things growing in it, and those are microorganisms like bacteria. You've got gram-positive and negative, yeast, mold, and fungus. So they inhibit the growth of these microorganisms. So even though they don't test on on animals, they do have their products lab tested in petri dishes to make sure that their preservatives are up to par and their products are safe for you to use. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this. This is, sorry, the light is pretty bad. This is Soothing MSN Cream. And I got this due to one of my daughters has eczema. So this is 270 grams, which is about 9.5 ounces. And they say it's natural edible oils and it soothes irritable skin. So it's 10% MSN, which is organic sulfur. And I didn't purchase this because people in my family are allergic to sulfur. I had used, when I was a child, some medicine for pink eye, and my eyes just got so swollen that you could barely see them, and they decided that I was allergic to sulfur. Later on, as I was an adult, I had pink eye again, and I tried a couple medications, and no matter what I used, my eyes just got swollen, or the skin around them got all puffy and swollen, and one of them actually made my eye look like I got punched in the face. It got all black. So I'm not sure if I'm actually allergic to sulfur, or I just didn't have it shouldn't have things dropped into my eyes. I never did an allergy test, so I didn't purchase that because I thought maybe my kids would be allergic to it as well. And one thing that they put on here that's really important is they say, please patch test for allergies before use. Even though something's natural, it doesn't mean it's safe, okay? Let's think about some natural things that aren't necessarily safe, like poison ivy and peanuts, okay? Peanuts might not affect everybody, but for the few people that they do, they can have devastating reactions. So patch test your products before you use them, especially if you're dealing with children. So it's got 10% MSN, which is organic sulfur, which is supposed to be a natural skin soothing compound. They also use sweet almond oil and raw coconut oil, which they say are great for calming troubled skin. I don't really like coconut oil on myself personally, on my skin or my hair. I found that on my hair it makes it stiff and dry, and my skin it also just seems to dry it out a lot. But of course different people react differently. So what they tell you to do is the ingredients in here. The first ingredient is water. When you have a product with water, or it's water-based like honey or aloe vera or things like that, you need to have a preservative. And going back to what I just told you, preservatives are actually inhibiting microorganisms from growing in your product. Water is life, and that goes for microorganisms as well. They also have sweet almond oil is next, olive, and coconut oil. So the first ingredients here are mainly oils and water. Now, Oil and water do not mix, so they do have to have an emulsifier. And the next ingredient is cetyl alcohol, which is an emulsifying wax. Then they have the organic sulfur, so that's 10% there. And then they start having smaller ingredients. They've got vitamin E, aloe vera juice, allotonin, some gargum, and the emulsifier they use is polysorbate 60. Now, polysorbate 60, they say is a food-grade emulsifier. I have found some people who say polysorbate 60 is not good, even though it is, you know, for food, it's not necessarily good. And I've got a blog post about this cream, and you can find that below. And you can read, I have linked out to those articles that say polysorbate might not actually be the best for you. They also have honey, apple cider vinegar, some extracts in here, including vanilla, pear, and hops. And hops is actually what they use primarily in most of their products for preservatives, which, again, I say are necessary. Now, the shelf life for this, they have put the shelf life on here. They don't always do it for all their ingredients. It's only 6 months. So with natural products, you need to use them pretty quickly. And I didn't really, I had high expectations for this, just like I did with their eczema cream, which doesn't actually have a shelf life on here, but I'm guessing it's going to be 6 months. I didn't find that either of these products worked miracles or were amazing. I'm going to show you what this looks like. So it is pretty white. It is thick. It's not going to drip off my hand or anything. When you rub it in, it looks like this. It doesn't have much of a smell. I find that both of these kind of smell similar. They smell like oils. I'm not going to be repurchasing this for eczema. And I don't use lotions. I make my own body butter with shea butter and mango butter and just a handful of other butters and oils. So I don't find it necessary to purchase lotion or body butter. And then in the summer, I just don't really use any kind of lotion. And I did buy this for the specific purpose for helping with eczema. And I didn't find that it really did much of anything other than moisturize my daughter's skin. But I know that everybody is different. And I know that some people like the MSK cream or the eczema cream or what have you. So I want to hear from you guys. If you've purchased any of their lotions or creams from Moogoo, let me know what you think of it. I really enjoy reading your comments. Please also like this video and give it a big thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I will see you guys later.